Hey guys, I'm Paul Mueller for Optimum Baits, and I want to take a second and talk about the Opti-Shad line of swim baits that they came out with last year at ICAST. They have a 4-inch size. They also have a 2-inch size. And basically what this bait is a collaboration between Lucky Craft and Optimum Baits. They took Lucky Craft's expertise in the hard baits and Optimum Baits' expertise in swim baits, and they made this swim bait. It's a finesse swim bait. It's very narrow profile. You can see how narrow that bait is. It's got a nice paddle tail like the double diamond, and it gives it a nice side-to-side death roll action. It has great action when you're fishing any retrieval speed, slow or fast, which is really important. It's got that nice translucent finish. Some of these finishes are just awesome. You can only find these at Optimum Baits. That super soft hand pour. And this particular swim bait, this 2-inch swim bait, is absolutely killer. You know, there's a couple situations where it really shines. When you're fishing a lake that's got a lot of heavy fishing pressure, where guys are fishing 4, 5, 6-inch swim baits, this, you tie one of these on and you fish, and you just catch some really, really good fish on it. I've caught some nice fish on ultralight umbrella rigs. You know, it's something they haven't seen, a compact umbrella rig with small bait fish. This little thing has so much action with that little paddle tail. Oh, that's a big one. It's amazing how fast they come up from 20 foot of water to jump. I mean, I set the hook and that fish came flying out of the water. There he is. There we go. That'll work for sure. I want you to check out what he ate. Little Opti-Shad from Optimum Baits, brand new little swim bait, killer on these big smallies. That's a solid chunky fish. Look at the body on that fish. Nice bronze. My favorite way to fish this Opti-Shad is on spinning tackle, 764 Dobbins Champion Extreme, 7'6" cast these baits really far. It's got a lot of backbone to the rod, but it takes a little bait like that and it casts a long ways. Long casts are key. You want to keep that bait down in the strike zone. It's kind of like fishing a crankbait. You want to make long casts. Fishing braided line, Gamma Torque braid, 15-pound. With an 8-pound Gamma Edge fluorocarbon leader. And basically I'm letting this bait hit the bottom and I'm just creeping it back along. I'm just slow rolling it. If you're real too fast, it lifts the bait. You want to keep this bait close to the bottom. That's where these fish are. And you just fish certain drop-offs, underwater points, humps, rock piles that have bait on it. You know, and when you get around small bait and they're keying in on small bait, this bait is killer. Just matching the hatch. It's like anything else. You know, if you can figure out what they're eating, you catch a fish and it spits up something small, and you know you got to downsize. Because a lot of times there's certain situations where if you're using a bigger bait, you just won't get as many bites. There we go. That fish hit it probably 3 times and almost felt like a perch bite. And that's the importance of the braid. Knowing when to set the hook. I just kept reeling it, and then finally, I don't know, sometimes they hit these swim baits because I think they try to stun it first. And as long as you don't get trigger happy and just be patient, wait to set the hook until they eat it good. And you could feel everything with that braid. That little Opti-Shad's killer. Killer bait. And that's a nice one.